You read on the town, you're not here, you fresh, you go get it. When you read on the town, everything is loose.
Nothing will do so.
Everything is let
I won't beat it.
You know how best for you being most somewhere?
Yeah, don't destroy me and I'm very what that's no there, Brabee. Carry this on the internet, every put in foot. Like best no.
I tell you,
Every put in their foot. So anybody who see none of your foot, they see the ministry yellow.
So I'm gonna let you do that.
I'll keep our chip.
Me, I know you're yourself like person. We need to hear one. Yeah, we need to hear one. They put us out of this. Where's one? My God. I have one. I have one. Then you found one of the carry the other nationals will decide. They tell what team are going to we that either the way it better with desire. No. They want to get private too much.
No. Everybody has to say.
Answer individual.
No.
The thing is, even for the nomination process, right? Like
Yeah, the other places who know.
She didn't go on for no processes. She didn't go on for them. They are selling strategic.
You need carry best friend. So it's supposed to be safe for me. Everything for you there, you carry best friend.
So you know, I'm not dressing. I know it. So
housemate.
No, she said, listen. She said, at least you supposed to be thankful because you win bench. I want the when the journey behind there. So go. When the journey behind there. Yeah, when the journey do.
For you listen for
look at generally now. After we get everything, I think realistic.
Okay, I will carry nothing.
I need a man and
I'm not fake. I'm not fake. That problem because I'm damn real in this house.
I thought you be a man and you be a friend of me here. I got to that here. What complain? I'll in that chair. What did I carry?
Nothing, me and you.
We shouldn't even request to carry us outside. No, carry us outside.
I was setting my back down.
Complain. My thing here is. How it does mean more aggressive. About me being placed in more aggressive. So I said I have issue. I answered the voting process. Fine, but like how
carry
the club right here. They were. I'm telling you.
No, keep it
to nominate most aggressive people.
Louis said what they were.
Okay, you tell me why you put me in most aggressive? I don't know why I was qualified to be the most aggressive. Why not being placed in most aggressive view?
Me, I have question for that. I have question for that. I haven't seen him doing anything.
So
the jack of few needs.
So probably that happened me. My issue was
we think we're
I thought like there was
we think we're sharing you.
We
think we're sharing you. We think we're sharing you.
Okay, you know how to shoot that. So they aggressive. So I put it to the intelligence, but I don't know what they take.
We see the easy game go small. It's squeezing over.
No, me having problem. No, like I usually like I'm not gonna say, oh, you're this, F you, they want to then. Yo.
So, if
you're trying to get issues, if you're trying to get issues, that don't mean I'm only person is I issue you and I bring us straight. Honestly, George,
that's a category.
If you cheating me, why am I in the winter? Why am I a fake
For
tattoo?
example, the most aggressive now. They will look at if you have incident one or two person for just one time and say you're aggressive.
Yeah,
How to do the basic, the judgment on
Yeah.
the thing is, how you know the issues?
No, but so
yeah, you want because the way you say my issue.
exactly, the only issue the post says that means you're aggressive. The only way that person will understand you is to put it in the person hassle the person understand you.
I also buy a person, Jabo Papa there. They were, that's not legend in the
Exactly.
They were here. Why is for fun or not? If you play one category, especially category, you know, I don't know who you. If you play one category, based on merit. Right? If you play one category, it will be based on merit. Because like we might be seeing it here for fun, but someone out there seeing it on like you get attachment to being
don't take things personal. We sell it because we want to have fun.
Like I said, in here, right? Like I said, in here, the way you get in here will be different from when we're seeing it out there.
It's up to those who take it like that.
The way you see it in here will be different from when we're seeing it out there. So my recommendation is it's supposed to be based on merit, not because we don't get 2 person here saying we let them random link and add it. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. You say most aggressive are create? No. Most aggressive are only voted for Delvin. Yeah, because based on a situation, I would live. He was went back and forth that he went to Sonny. That's your opinion. I'm not clear on vote because he say I voted for
what's happening now? The only one person wants to have so I don't know why I'm not. So the higher can do. So like the person on the merit,
or maybe when y'all ready,
there was program, right? The ultimate awards program we get. The nomination process, you know what they can do most of the time? A part of the nomination committee, right? They can send nomination form to the various stakeholders in the industry, record labels, you know, key artists, probably added a survey to artists of the year, you know, artist manager or blackers, you know, them online personality, as I say, like they ought to be part of the nomination processes, you know. The thing is, if we based on merit. I can't say because I get when I was here, and I can do it somehow. There's one of bad image. There's one maybe somebody that be funny. The day will check is going and see. Oh, we see the group political go. The political, the people who are find trouble to lose the old, everything do here has to do about image also. So if you want to do something, you should do it based on merit. Or you add the income, you want to be handled by or the audience or whatever. If you bring on here, it's based on merit.
Yeah, forgot
The committee will play well, that's it.
Okay.
We appreciate the event.
Congratulations to
Tribute. Tribute.
I'm proud of you for crazy.
You always Tribute. Congratulations to the entire team. The program was okay, but next time the donation process it should be done properly. Because man, you this thing has to do with the integrity.
At least you want your career home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
No, if you get fat, we'll tell you. No, we'll tell you that will be fun. Eat your billion. We'll talk here, will be fun, it will be serious. And so you know now, you crazy.
So Tribute. How many for the half of for the best dress?
I think.
Yeah? 14
You
votes.
say you flash it on true.
I think the next person will get 2.
What's that?
For you, it was easy. But you were hired. Even tell me what I
Yeah.
Which one?
tell me how.
Which one?
No, tell me how to.
Tell me how to.
Which one?
I saw tell you.
Yes.
The only person that why really enjoy Korean people.
So
Crazy.
that shows
But
that
have fun.
you can be choppy and clothes still look very nice on you.
But have fun. Crazy. The easier one cost. Nobody has fun.
Again, the fact that I didn't know uncle.
I do. The men of Pokemon. The men of the rare one.
Okay, I'll put Yashi no fake. Yashi is not fake. I just add no mess up. This is. But just try to have fun. What make Yashi fake?
She wasn't voted in there. I think she's not fake.
She
She won't put that.
She and Christiana had the same votes.
How many votes are in the fake category? 3%. But they have they will not pick it up.
Don't buy.
I saw Jabba. Maybe I'm not just be from.
Well, you have to make a ground, let it see the one was in now. Now I said that or I went to how many people for the 70 or 70 people I'll make it which me I'm not fake, I'm not going to fake. But there are few haters that money there. Now what I mean to see how the difference is like easy.
Yeah, but if you hire it easy.
Yeah, how the easy which means there are 3 haters easy there. Yeah, I know you do whatever you want to fake.
When I was. When I was.
Who belong on fake?
Yo,
You are just announcing your phone here, Jenna.
Yeah.
Why you say more than that?
I love it easy.
I don't want nobody see. I don't want nobody see. No, see, I want to give you the start part on your sense. I want one that was easy. I'll get all those who vote for me. They'll see me. I know you for them. Who else are in the category?
We had you, we had Delphine, we had Easy, we had your 4.
What, 3?
You are 2.
You know, you are talking to me before. I'm breaking it already. I'm breaking it already.
So who are you vote for Delphine?
She doesn't vote for me. I don't never that for easy. Got easy fake.
For that one easy.
Nah, I don't know what easy. I said because it was against Mr. What easy. I don't know what.
I want you. Everyone look at me, he told me last day. You know who he told me for that
I
one?
say I vote for easy. I don't know you don't talk. see I won't go.
Chris, no, I won't argue. I won't argue.
Don't lie.
I won't argue.
I don't want to vote.
Hey, are you for what easy? The 3 person for me, she says she for me. Who you for? You vote. You vote. No, you vote. You say
but I told you since last night, right? I
you
think you
for
should
me
put it
fake. You
and
say you
fake
for me
after
what?
you.
No.
Last time you are
What shape
you are in a carry right? I think you was last night. You are in a carry record. I know what I say. I know you said you put it fake. I say it's him fake. I see that now talking right. But I first of all, I was scared of you. We read that. Get feeling the man, get friend yeah. I think I told you. Last night in the chair, you were there, James was there, and Crystal was there. I said after that you because you fake. I told you last night. And he chicha put it. So mama me am I?
If you want to ask me, I go where for if I remember, I'll tell you.
I don't ask you. Nobody will ask you.
Who you there for?
For the secret.
For that secret. Don't mind refund.
But I just passing to everybody.
That national election.
Yes.
You can take the how many people.
That's what everybody was seeing the phone.
Everybody was seeing the vote.
Best forgot male.
Yeah.
I feel for you, female. I feel for Dama.
Okay. How you gonna want most fake?
Most fake.
Yeah.
Male, I photo for Theophane. Female, I photo for Kiashi.
How about Chipoli?
Chipoli, I photo for you. I photo for you. Female. Female, I photo for Abby. We can go again. You want to?
Best dress.
Best job.
I would remember what you said.
Female.
Best job female.
Okay,
I'll put that for who's
I think you check it, but your petition.
I'll put that for you for trivia.
Okay, then beautiful.
Most beautiful. I'll put that for I for her.
I think I can't get around with
Rika. Female.
Handsome.
Himson. I'll put that for Refine.
Yeah, for them all.
Sexy, I'm sexy.
Look at how fake that OT, bro.
More sexy.
Yeah.
Eh?
You fake it. I don't want to say to them. But when I want to be the myself for fake.
More sexy
She
male.
know that
As well
Zoom.
as Theobi.
She don't win that Zoom, so she pause there. She don't have Zoom, she don't win
More
that
sexy
Zoom.
male.
No matter what I say.
I don't hear
I'll put that for Theobi.
I say you know about the Zoom, you don't win
I'll
that.
I don't hear anything. So you tell me every time woman
So you married. I was in a category that I didn't vote for myself. The opposite one.
Hear me. So
Yeah.
beautiful.
Most sexy male. I'll put that for Theobi. Female.
No, he says some
He said some category, no?
I said I was in a positive category where I didn't vote for myself. Like I'll be honest, like
Honestly, not like he doing it, I said, you don't pay for it.
no, I said to you.
Like Gary.
Crazy, whatever. You're saying you're the category. You know what I said?
I was surprised that when I
Never
was
put them myself my candidate.
I was thinking,
I don't know where it's at. Best speaker. Best
They want to go for me, it's slow you. They want to go for me.
I'll go myself when I'm cat with the people use of me. I see 13% when I'm going to
So you know, guess my ass and put it.
Eh, he's a friend with you. I mean, one.
Mais les poser, il y a tout. On nous cause, c'est plus.
No.
All the things he get on you.
Eventually, no, I me, he can go on you.
I laugh.
When we must say, yeah, we go after you say something.
Me, I don't see you.
I'll never forever him because he grew up relaying.
the best I can read it. The best I can read it of me is love then here. What for your boy? Everybody not who today.
Oh, that one, yeah, you ask me about your involved in a situation.
No, you know what I noticed? You know what I noticed, Marcus? The budget shortfall in the election commission because of
best
that.
Bibles,
Because yesterday, you know what happened? When you look at the voting list, you see somebody already get plenty. So people they're marking because plenty people still
Yeah.
So next time we'll ask Brabee, we'll ask Brabee to give us more materials so that we'll carry the nomination around supposed to nominate.
My recommendation is we shouldn't rush with the food. The end of Brabee, everything. The entire day. Yeah? They don't have an official award based on how we, based on how we're being. So we get that push the development. Yeah, they so we get that proposal to then fake is the new generation. So it's a new age.
You don't want it to be yellow. I want to listen now.
Oh no, it's okay, yeah. Woo! Big Brabee house of drama.
Yeah, just 17. We will always get breakfast.
Just 17, 17 just.
No, this few days would not be fed properly. Would not be really fed.
So the kids are level.
But the thing about it, yeah. But the kids are going.
The kids are like, yeah, the kids are
The only thing I will tell you what I know of myself before you tell me. But apart from that, not see somebody they thought would help me. You see, I tell you one fun. You see, I this fun.
Nobody can been sleeping was
Yeah.
so Cassie says, oh, she's out of town on the third week.
They put a boost out.
1 million way to get. And boy, your flower still going in also. I just a right time. Nobody will jack on and start making that unless some people. Unless I go there, unless you can't, I want to say. Or, yeah, the other way, get it for somebody, you will be going to from person. But I get it for them. Unless they come by, I'm passing around, I get it for the banana to go by it.
Let's catch my own grandma. No, my man,
I'm
we
not
get
just
this for
saying,
his friend.
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You're
not sure.
Go on my flower, they're weak. They're weak. I'm not going to look for you, but you will come and we are really feeling the way you come again.
Honestly, everybody's so being tired of one fight.
Yeah.
Bro, people stay come for that friend.
Then I tell you, I record it.
Stay come for that friend.
Say, pick.
Who?
Go and pick your people.
Who
Say,
bro?
I
Marcus.
think Marcus supposed to
Who
fight.
bro?
Who?
Me.
Myself.
So I didn't see her when I said
I'm gonna ever that though. You would have played that forever. How do you have forever though?
Just
But they have for
I just see it.
they particular have for you.
Ever hey.
Tell you right if they hire and say, oh, for easy.
You know?
They hire say, you funny. Oh.
You see what?
Are you funny? I don't want to be
Funny.
I'm funny in the chair.
I like my hat in the chair. He say.
in the chair.
You said that you are saying about that? If you talk about saying, if you talk about saying that everywhere you like, it's like everywhere.
So then you're beating me or everywhere.
It's just you want to stay inside?
Don't fucking that
Outside now?
They not ready.
I'm funny in the chair.
Where for? Where up there?
And I have
Stop
for you.
here.
I won't be civil.
I don't here.
I don't want to win it.
The only thing
I don't want to be civil.
that is safe.
You stay back up on the chair.
Me, I sit down and I will pick before the man.
What you was over?
7,
No,
21.
you gotta be saying
They
it.
got that boost at this
21
one.
or 20 or 17.
No, but not if now.
Everybody else thinks it.
For now, no.
I won't be a big year.
For now,
So they're
I
gonna be
think it's okay.
It's
okay now.
No, it's
You're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
it's
no,
okay.
it's
Oh, it's separate relationship there. Oh.
I don't know.
Everything is okay now. You got, you know, everybody living the normal decreasing.
I won't be HA for the 4th week.
So this is the 3rd week, right?
So this is what we making.
Y'all know
now.
that they tell story so fast.
Hear it.
You're not
They will
noticing
start
it.
a number.
The first was slow.
The first,
Who talking about 4 weeks next week? You can talk about day going fat.
Yeah, it was wrong for 2 weeks.
the
Another
first
show.
week was slow.
The first week, it drag.
The first week, the second week, the
I
second
don't
week.
It's not we
Yeah,
started.
it's
The
not
second week, what?
This is all we
Tell
gonna
us.
do.
We don't understand how it's the high in it.
Then you put air on the fire. Then I think cause I use it went.
Oh man, don't run away. Be kind of him on me. Oh man, don't
What's
run
so
away.
funny on that thing?
I know your mommy, I know people.
Anywhere I go,
Anywhere I go, they
What's that, man?
know.
All the classes were offering
I
before
got
I
that money, I know
Oh,
people.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
They're not really here us. Then I look for who are.
And then, because you one person that really want to ask a question, so don't go. Answer before you go. In Liberia, we always notice that females are always attached to their mothers and the males are attached to their fathers. Why?
Don't you?
It's low, not true.
Don't you?
The males are attached to their mother and the females are attached to their fathers. That's why I really wanted to
For
say.
me,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
my
know.
So,
I mean, on the
Let me give you my understanding, right? Like, you will find that the mother being very tough on the girl child because she see herself in that child. She don't want that child going astray. So she like when kind of discipline, she will be very hard on that child. So because of that, like that girl will find her father more soft with her. So like she'll put more love there. Same with the guys. Come on, example. My father, the guy advised me. My mama say, no more baby. My uncle is also when you grab a high school, you won't bring your first child. Say, no, that's degree first. So right there. So I
But where you get to now?
I see my own side. Like
why you stuck
so it's bad also, right? Like father see us, they see themselves in us. So they want to make sure we are on the rightful path. So that
get the heart.
yeah, so they always get hard,
and we'll always run
so
to
now
where we get solace.
fine. Now the woman's the mother's hands are always open and they will create a source for her. So that the fathers creating the softer part for the girls' children and the mother for the boy. So you always see most of the girls will be like, I love my pa, and we the guy will be like, mama. Like that just is from my own understanding based on our culture.
So, are you also saying that to some extent the fathers can spoil or pamper the girls,
Yes.
and the mothers can spoil or pamper the
Yes.
boys?
Sure.
I will not say sport, but
Okay,
I will say
you can
pamper,
pamper.
right? Now, let look at fathers. Let's look at fathers and daughters first, right? You're looking at you as a gentleman dealing with a lady, right? Like fathers will always be soft. I'm not saying in all cases about
Yeah.
So like father will always be soft with the girl. Like it's about how you take care of women, how you take care of ladies, and like you want to like you also want to give her that value that you want to learn that value how that she should be treated, how men should treat her when she when she grows up tomorrow. So like all these things involved, right? Then the same from the mother end, right? Like your mother want you to experience that love from a lady, right? So as a guy growing up, you will know, and many mothers from the mother they always want to teach their boys like how you should take care of. Like they will want to highlight some key things in your woman that you should be able to bring up with, and like to have a happy relationship, happy family with her and stuff. So and again, mothers know that even though the my son there, but that man, he will build a family here. And yeah.
That's true. Because my mom always tells me that she pray my wife should treat me like her son.
Bro, my mother became part of the decision making process in the womb. While I was still small. My people going to that shit for me. Because they don't make sure I'm on the rebel path. But my Oma, like some things that she'll call me, she'll ask me those to stop because like she's treating me to be a better husband, but my father wants me to be a better man in totality. So he's not gonna be soft about it. Yeah. So the fathers too treating their guest children how to be better wife, how to know the value, to know your value, to understand how you reach that as men. But when mother treating you to be a straight mother, straight woman, so she'll not dodge, she'll not be a soft and teaching you. Same with the father. So most of the time you see boys children love go mostly to the mothers, and girls children love go mostly to the. And again, the last bit to this particular thing we are discussing, I'm still not satisfied for being nominated for most aggressive.
Whatever.
We'll talk about that one later.
Whatever.
They were working. I say what I say.
We'll talk about that one later.
Stay.
We'll talk about that one later.
Which one fake?
The way
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like asking questions. The same question we can ask somewhere back. If you were given 2 minutes to speak to the entire world, just 2 minutes, what you tell them?
To do what?
To speak to the entire world.
To speak to the entire world.
The entire world, Brabee, listen to you. 2 minutes.
Now we are so just as a body.
Peace and unity is all we need. Peace and unity.
Somebody said to me that I read it and I'm going out here.
I don't want. I said I would ask the world so they could donate. I think 5 cents on me.
5 cents?
Yeah, everybody could donate 5 cents. 5 cents.
5 cents.
American?
Money.
For 5 cents? Or you did CENTS?
Yeah.
Privilege.
Like 5 minutes.
No.
5 minutes. What are you going to tell the person? That
You want to any our five cents.
I thought you asking me apart from that. Sorry.
But I mean, everybody, so everybody,
No, I mean, I thought you telling me like apart from who don't want to have the whole one, the whole.
don't touch my
Money, baby.
So I see you say,
Oh yes.
Family will
Maybe you won't have fast. It will be, yeah, it will be far.
that's it.
I want Tanta.
Someone give you some play, man. But then tell you, oh, whatever it is, everybody stop.
I should get it one.
I see that wall, I see that wall. Everybody stop. Then just stop, everybody. Stop. Change your vibe. The entire world is listening to you.
Yeah, I should tell them what they should do for me.
Nobody should do for you anything.
Buy a bit of.
No, if you say I should tell them about something,
Yeah.
what they will eat the war or impact my life. Yeah, I want money and contribution. Each person can contribute like my brother Van said. For me, I will even make it $1 because it
You see that?
You have a
You see that I'm fast and telling for you. It's
$1
small.
per person. Yeah, but long because it will not just impact my life, it will impact the whole bunch of people's lives because I would have people employed through that money and stuff. So I need money.
Don't be surrounded by that. I don't want to come on, bro.
Yeah, so do that. So then they ask you to go where? Then you speak fast now. All you go to see your eyes like go where?
Okay, next question. Do you think it's right to tell a friend their bad habits?
Yeah.
Not, listen up, not just they get close or maybe they express their close or you know guys, especially when they call us asking. When they call us asking, for me, I used to spoil the color size. I think that maybe this was supposed to stop. Because I would wear clothes, I would just wear different color size. I wasn't even matching. So it's a good to tell. Not what we're talking about. We're talking about, for example, maybe you get bad breath, bad odor, or you can just burp without putting your hands to your mouth, saying excuse, and you know, or farting in public. It's a good.
When you get one that fat sound sweet, that bird.
Fart. It has an
Fart.
R. Fart.
Yeah, you pronouncing it right now.
Yeah, okay, then it's a reason fat.
This one.
Tell me about
So
fat.
is it a break? Is it a break to tell
It's meant to
friends?
tell anybody that know. Hey, I want you to ask a question. I don't know what I should
Whatever
ask.
one thing you ask it.
For me, I said yes.
And how do you go about it? Okay, thank you. You know, go ahead.
So, the first thing, there are certain basic needs to be said, right? And I think that is one of the mistakes that we make every day in our daily lives. Me being a friend doesn't mean that I cannot tell you the truth.
Sure.
And in telling the truth too, you have to look at the greater good and see the greater good there. If this truth is beneficial to my friend, if this truth is going to help my friend, right? And again, you have to get a way in which you can say the truth to your friend. Because sometimes some people will come up on the pretense that they are telling you the truth, but to make you look, embarrassed. That, and as an example, change my friend, right? Like the belt on your waist, probably you do not wear it properly or XYZ, right? As a friend, like it's my responsibility to put you in check, but also I have to take into consideration the environment. Like you can't see everybody here, and that be like, and just say in a way that you feel embarrassed, you feel embarrassed, you feel abused, right? So I said abused. So my responsibility as a friend, right? I can easily change can we talk after this session and I be like, bro, like, and again, which I'm saying to him, bro, like, this bed, it is very beautiful.
Yeah, man.
I like the way.
I wish I had back up to you.
I like the way it's being designed, you know, by our own African fabric. But okay. But you didn't wear it, and you know.
So they say basically as a question confused that.
Well, yeah, it's confused now.
Check what I'm confused.
I'll tell you one thing. What that for you? So like you know, I'll be like, but bro, like there's not a way, you know, it's always done. There's not a way it's always. And after that, it's not a business. You can't stay here. Had cheese on that. Yeah. So in short, it's good to tell your friend, but do it in the most proper and respectful manner. The person will not feel offended.
And from where?
Okay,
from your standpoint,
no,
you may not
sir,
feel
you can't be asking double
I'm
question.
coordinating the flow.
So why are you asking double question?
No,
Ask
but
one
that's
question.
Have a conversation.
Now for you, it's a general question.
No, it's a general question. I want to make.
But I will recognize you, don't
Okay,
worry.
alright.
So in short, like you said, like say, oh, this is beautiful, but so that means you're saying at least try to make a person feel better first before you burn him, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That
Okay,
Go
can I
ahead.
come in?
Yes, sure.
Can we all also agree to the fact that, because we're discussing the same topic, so I think, alright. Can we all also agree to the fact that it's not every truth that you're going to feel comfortable with? Sure. It's not every truth. Like you read this stated at times, you know, make the person feel comfortable before stating out the truth. But it's not every truth that you feel comfortable with. It's almost like you are in issue with someone and you are actually wrong, and your friend want to tell you that you are wrong. Do they necessarily have to carry you on the side and say you are wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
Or say
it what the person is there, so the person should realize that you are this friend that say the truth to this your friend thinks. But tell me, wait, let me play, right? Yeah. I'm asking a question. Yeah. So like you are this friend, you know, your friend is in issue with this particular person, and you actually know that this your friend is wrong, and you want to tell your friend that your friend is wrong, and this person is there, knowing fully well that he's a human being too.
The person
you
you wrong is there. The person you wrong is there.
The two person, yeah, your best friend and your friend is there, and one that he wrong, and you are here. So, is it wrong to look at your friend in front of that person that is there, that he wrong, and you tell him that you actually wrong this person?
If the situation is calm, you can do that. But now when they both party having argument, you make the person look stupid.
Small.
Your friend.
You are a friend to this person.
And even you are a friend to both of them, although not your friend back, it will feel you made a friend feel intimidated by that. You can tell a friend say, oh, you walk in front of the person.
So what
No,
I will make sure that situation is over. Then we will have that talk.
I think
Even if I want to have that talk on the spot, I will make sure you're not in a place that.
I think she's not in line with exactly what I was saying, because it's not about the situation, because no one will let the character person while the situation is popping up and everyone yelling and shouting. You want to try to calm people down, like hey, stop, you know, don't talk and stuff. But you will not just accuse your friend, say, oh, you wrong, James, right away. But like you wrap the put it, you know, we are all here, we are all calm, and there's this judgment that needs to be passed. So should I say, oh, you know, my friend, this situation, even though he did this to you, he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that, but you wrong him, or I should be able to tell you straight, hey, Marcus, you wrong James. Yes, in this situation.
So you don't agree with her answer?
No, it's not. She wanted to make it like in a heated argument. There's no way in a heated argument you can just point out someone, or in whatever situation it will be good for you to point out a person. Yeah.
Okay, now, fabulous, right?
Yeah.
Figure is my friend. And you are my friend, right?
No, I'm not necessarily have to be your friend.
Okay,
I'm just
fine.
one
Listen,
person.
listen.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's a
Figure is my friend, right?
Yes.
And figure is my friend, right? That Jim is this random guy,
Yeah.
right? They're having either argument. But from my own view, I know that she's wrong, right? If your first thing here is to calm the situation first. Like, that's one, so some situation, the way we act to it, it can extend, right? The first thing here is, I know 50, I know a people, or I know what can make us feel embarrassed, right? The thing is, sometimes some people are be quiet for the same situation. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to please my friend. But at that moment, my priority here is to calm the situation. Figgy, you know, like, if she my friend I can control, you know, find someone else talking to Jim, like I know calm her down first, right?
You would
What?
even calming part of it.
No, but it's part of the process. It's part of the process.
As in this is cool. That's the question now.
This thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to being cool as a double calm, right? When it's being calm, right? When it's being calm, I can make her understand.
Yes.
Like I said again, in the multiple form, right? But it depends on the situation, you know, at which extent, you know, that she want him. Yeah. So I will understand. Yeah, like you my friend, but you trip on him.
In his presence,
In
right?
his presence.
What?
In his
In his
presence.
presence.
I do it depends on the situation. For example, right? The situation had some days back where the Asian had to make decisions. What they had to make decisions, right? Yeah, so, like obviously it depends on the situations, right? Like everybody get a personal ethics. I can tell you that you wrong in the presence of a person you're having issue with. It depends on the situation. Yeah. In the manner, like I be like freaky, like my friend, like anyway, like no offense, chill. But honestly, like I don't think that you know that I think you took it too far.
You know why you know how you answer. You know the reason Marcus. I understand.
I right? The way which you said that. My one thing here is, but my favorite is to calm the situation.
The situation
So
is calm.
in my left hand, you say, my friend, but you wrong. I'm raising your attention.
Marcus, my main focus was whether you can point out your friend or a person that this person that was it. Because if you can be a person to point out the friend flaws in front of a person that is not a friend, then I don't know what you're going to
Listen,
clarify.
the point let me give her one more information, right? If I'm your friend, right? To point out my flaw, it doesn't have to be in front of you.
No.
It doesn't necessarily have to be in front of God to point out my flaw. Married men and married women can have issues. So sometimes they're going in the bedroom and leave it turn up. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be in front of the whole world to prove that you are fair enough. But again, it depends on instances and situations.
It will always depend on instances.
So wait, if I'm understanding you and Fiki, are you clearly saying that I don't care how bad or how bad the situation is or that person did whatever bad that person did, you can point out the wrong, but you do it in a moderate form that even though they're evading me,
the person that will feel
Are you trying to put
Is that what you guys are
your
saying?
trust in another person?
no, I ask them.
the person that will feel like
The way
when we see what
the way you say situation, I'm not saying the truth, but I'm you already have someone on your
So
side.
that's how I understand you. Please tell me that how I understand you.
No, you asked me.
Okay, good.
I'll get reference to delving in environmental issues, right? When
Can we
Valerie
not
said,
include the people that
it ends, no, listen, there's another person here, right? When Valerie said that it ends with a period and double T, right? So delving came and said, no. I'll say that ends, and you know, no, if I all period, right? You want double T. Then he said, no. I'll say that ends with a period, right? Now, he said it right, but she took offense. If a third person was going to say it, you know, then she felt that the other already had something on her seat for her. The way correct, honestly, like, to say Michael or one kind of say, or if you find no, like, you know, I'll send the ends with a period. Like, she will not.
yes.
But the way we this thing.
then if I'm
But
understanding you,
the way
Michael,
which you are correcting
if
your
I'm
friend, right?
understanding Michael's right,
So
depending on the person involved, depending on the situation, then you can go ahead and do it. Michael, if I'm actually understanding right, you're actually trying to say that everything is depending on the individual and the situation surrounding it. Period.
Sure.
So whether the person will have to be there or the person is not there for you to correct, it's depending on the situation.
Of course.
Yeah, so I just want to stress on
You got a question? Or you want me to go over it? Okay.
just want to show the two things, right? What Marcus said yesterday, I think he missed another part that is very, very important. Yeah.
Okay.
What he said was okay.
Alright.
He missed another part that is very, very important too. Like I don't like Fiki as his friend. And you are just a regular guy that is having a misunderstanding with Fiki, right?
Okay.
That's the situation, right? So to calm the situation down, he goes to Fiki after everything is calm and tells Fiki, oh, Drew, wait, it wasn't good. So, next time, it this way, tell him this thing, don't tell him this thing, or nothing. Then the other part, the most important part is to come to you.
So, to be balanced.
To be balanced.
Okay.
So, Jay, my man, sorry, my friend, didn't act right to you on what happened that day. But I think what you need to do next time, enforce situation. I mean, you give you pieces of advice, or maybe they tell you what you think will be better next time, how to handle the situation at a particular time. No particular person is flawless.
Alright.
Everybody can make mistakes one way or the other. So just to add up to that, what you said.
Okay, thank you. So the question here was, is it right to point out your friends' negative attachments? Example, bad breath, bad odor, burping in public without covering your hands, sneezing, farting, and other things like that. But then when Marcus was, giving his views, he gave some examples that led to, when you just joined the conversation, that led to, in problem, and your friend is in problem with somebody, to calm the person down. You don't do it, according to him, you don't do it right in front of the person to make your friend feel bad. You either do it later, or depending on the situation, if it's calm, then you can tell the person, oh, what happened, you wrong the person.
Okay, so I think first of all, I think it's a very nice question you asked, but I think the directions are different. What the point Marcus is addressing is very different from the question that is being asked.
Okay. So just give me as an extension.
Yeah, the last section that I heard him addressing is very different from the question.
Alright.
Now, with regards to your question, if I have a friend who probably I find some sort of hygienic issues with or whatever defaults.
The ending of that question is, how do you go about it?
Exactly. Now, first of all, before I even share something like that with a friend of mine, it has to be something that I have probably observed to become a habit of my friend. Not maybe one instance, wherein maybe for example, a person forgot to use deodorant today, and I just start saying stuff like, you smell it funky, like, you know what I'm saying? I won't do that. It has to become a habitual thing before I can point it out. And in as much as it's a habitual thing, what
Right now, break it down. Habitual.
What I will have to do for me as Delvin is the fact that what I do is I will try to create conversation with the person to understand how the person see this kind of attitude. I wouldn't tell you, for example, if it's you get what I'm saying? If it's person A and person A has bad breath, you understand? I will start a conversation with you about that and understand your point of view, your sense of thinking, and how you see that issue or that problem before, you get what I'm saying, I can point that out to you. Because at the end of the day, when you point, people become defensive when they feel offended. You understand? And in that moment of you trying to correct them, in as much as in their heart of hearts, they might know that they're wrong, but they will not accept it because they try to also, because everybody know they say, what makes a man, she makes him best. So he or she will become very defensive and try to rebut whatever you're trying to say, even if it's correction. You understand? But once you create a situation with the person, a conversation, and then you make the person to understand, not telling them that, okay, I think you have bad breath, but you try to make the person to understand, like, okay, maybe we should brush our teeth, like maybe morning and evening, it's good, and maybe you can make other recommendations, like, say, okay, I can use Oral-B, I can use Pepsodent, I can use X, Y, and Z. Then you say, but for me personally, this is what I use. What do you use? You get what I'm saying? Now, the person will tell you, oh, well, I don't brush my teeth twice a day. Then you also, as a rational person, know maybe this could be the reason for the person having bad breath, because the person probably paced one time a day. Then you recommend, say, okay, why don't you pace twice? You get what I'm saying? Then at that moment, you are helping the person, because every one of us as human beings, there's a sixth sense we have. Everybody has a conscience. No matter how cruel or whatever you are, you have a conscience. Once you know in yourself that you have that issue, it will dawn on you that that person is trying to tell you something. You get what I'm saying? That's how I handle my issues, especially when it comes to me sharing stuff. But other people wouldn't take it like that. You understand? And with regards to Marcus's issue, the latter part of it. Now, in the scenario they gave between the two friends, right? What I do is when I get into conversation, when I meet two people having issues, whether it's my friend or not, two people having issues, I literally don't side with anybody. I don't. I listen to the conversation that both of them are having to analyze it for myself. Because I don't want to also be partial because you're my friend and then I side with you, or because this person's a weaker vessel. No, I listen to the conversation for myself. And what I do is I find the weaker vessel in that situation. If one person is a weakling, maybe like for example Cashley and Abby to the situation, right? They both having argument or whoever. Let's just cut that part of. But both two people having arguments. What I do is I know this is my friend. I can talk to him.
Is Brabee. Telecast. Report to the diary room now.
I can always talk to my friend. My first issue will be to the person who is combating my friend. That's what I would do. And apologize. I'm sorry for whatever happened.
Even if your friend is right or wrong.
Even my friend is right or wrong. Because at the end of the day, the reason I would do that is because
that is another situation.
When you want to be neutral, in a case, you don't take on other people's fights. If Ginger Farm is my friend and you and Ginger Farm have an argument, right, and Ginger is right and she's wrong, she has wronged you. The fact that you are insulting or you're saying words to her is also provocative. You get what I'm saying? She's also saying words to you to provoke you. But she's right, because I've also analyzed it that she's right. So I will come to you and say, you know what, I'm sorry if you felt offended in whatever way. Because in every instance, somebody has to feel a certain way to respond a certain, you know what I'm saying?
Alright. Who is here? What is here?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was be the way to mitigate the
one question I would
situation.
like to ask you, Kelvin, is it wrong to see a person like you see this situation and you know that Kelvin is wrong? Is it wrong that I looked at you and said Kelvin?
No.
It's wrong.
There's a time, there's a place, and there's an environment for
Of course, right? There's a time, place.
Well, I said
environment. And again,
I mean, everything has been answered. This situation will always be like that. Some place environment. It always be. So there's particular topic you put on the floor. I know about me.
I wrote this question.
I know about me.
Well, she and myself going back and forth.
I know.
I'm thinking of something.
She just brought it in. I didn't even see it coming. Her point here is, if you want to come. When I talk, just please.
Yes, I will do it. I'll regulate.
Next one, when you finish your drink, give me a chase.
For example, you gave or an example, right? That if this bag is spoiled, alright? Let me give you an example and see if you resonate with him. This bag is spoiled. But you don't just come up to me like, hey, your bag is spoiled. You're like, yo, bag is fun, I love it. But it has some problems. Is it the right thing to do? But is it the right thing to do?
I would say no.
Okay. Then I will stop and ask you what's the right thing to do.
Okay. I'll ask you, okay, I like the bag, it's really nice. First thing I'll ask you, what happened to the bag? I know
No,
what happened.
the point is, you first say you like the bag.
Positive.
Yeah,
He's
so
more like
it's
positive.
Oh, yeah,
more
it's
negative.
So the positive should be first.
Oh yeah.
And for me,
Her point is, no, you don't have to say
and
the
my
best
point
best.
here
Yo,
is, my
you
point
the
here is,
best sport.
I'm not wrong also for saying it's
Let
fine.
me
I
finish,
say,
let me
this
finish.
black sport. Yes, but it's beautiful. I'm not also wrong.
Your black sport,
It's sport, but it's it's a nice one.
even though it's beautiful.
Okay, so the thing is, it's sometimes, honestly, it's preference. Certain people will put the negative before the
That's
positive.
me.
Some people will put the positive before the negative.
And that's me. And he's always like,
But at the end of the day,
before
my
negative.
thing is, what I would say to the recipient is to take the message out of it. Because sometimes the positive is just to massage your ego.
Period.
Alright, so let's get this. example.
And I'll tell you the
One-
fight,
one
and then
perfect
after the street
example
was
is,
there.
if you
Because I don't
ask-
sugarcoat that much.
If you
That's
ask,
me.
if you ask 100%,
They will say the same thing as me.
only
I know that.
75% will say
We say
positive.
positive people negative.
Yes, ma'am.
I know. They will do that.
And,
But for me, I'm
just to add to what you're saying, the reason I think positive comes even negative is because if you want to teach somebody something, you don't scold them before appreciating them.
That's my point.
You appreciate it before scolding them.
Of course.
Okay. I'll take it from you today,
Yeah.
and I will try to do that. But I'm one person. I'll be bold and let you know. I'll be bold and let excuse me, I'm okay. I'll be bold and let you know that I have always been negative before. But if I see a glass, if I see a glass, if I see a glass, it's four. Trust me, I will tell you, tell me, my shit's four. But it's beautiful. That has always been me. And you understand? That has always been me.
See what she said, what she done, he said, boom.
Your trust tea, I would say my trust the trust tea, even though it's trust tea.
I like
That has always been me.
In public, more among
It's not about where now. You
Sometimes
understand?
the way the communication go, right? The recipients they misinterpret the communication.
Like Jelly Reckless did
So
that, depending
that-
on the recipient.
It was based on that. It was based on that our refugee situation. It was based on the actual term. Yeah, but you see,
So like the practice that
if the
I will try to be
recipient
positive and negative. I'll try to be positive and negative. But if my negative don't be before positive, it's still wrong sometimes. Because
she pre-planned in her head. She already had.
I told you, right? Like, for the I told you, Lord, I said the way I analyze it, that's the reason why.
It's something that she felt a certain way.
Then the boy already has something.
No. And when you say the both of them, then I will want to justify.
No, but like, we should from this argument from
Evangeline and my son's situation. I didn't know Evangeline, honestly speaking, and I'll be honest with you. I didn't know Evangeline, and I really supported her.
No, I also agree that both of you got something.
Now, no, let me tell you what it is.
No, at the end of the day, you found out you knew her.
No, I didn't know her. I supported her from the online audition, right? I really liked what she presented online. You understand? Because with the first three, I really supported her. Now, coming to meet her, you understand, and her being friends with what's his name, Levan, there has already been a prior conversation about me, which of course I had nothing to do with. I didn't know anything about. You get what I'm saying? Now, so that spirit of animosity had already been built previously. Yes. So it's like I'm just waiting for James. The minute James and I get to anything, I'm ready to spark. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because that day, what happened? Actually, Easy, and I keep saying, I was saying nothing to her. I was referring to Easy. When she said what she said, Easy passed a comment, and people didn't get it. You know, Easy can be sliced sometimes. Easy can be saying something, but you won't notice, or you won't hear, or he will say it joking from you, just like he made a remark, and I responded to Easy, and Easy amplified it, and she came for me. And honestly, at the beginning, I was like, in my mind, I was like, I wasn't really talking to this girl, but I was like, I was more calm until she started going all in, and I'm like, but what is this? What is this supposed to mean? And for the fact that even if somebody corrected you, let's say for example, yes, I corrected you. I'm sure each of you, if I corrected you guys, right? Let's say maybe I did it just abruptly. I don't think it would intensify. Even if you upset with me, it wouldn't intensify to that extent.
Yeah, but the thing is, you saw it coming.
No.
You saw it
No,
coming.
I didn't
You were ready for it. You were tired, like,
He was ready
I've
for
been seeing
it.
this coming now. I'm ready for
Like,
you. I know that you
Jordan told me.
Jordan
The next time,
you know,
Jordan told me that we haven't
told me
conversation
when
that day.
George doing the quarantine camp.
They told us.
He spoke to everybody. Ivana was the only one that
Who
that
rejected
showed
me? Yes.
So that's a reason enough to
But I wouldn't
also
judge
create
somebody because you resent me.
No, you didn't judge, but the thing is,
I
you saw it coming.
Fine.
And you
I just knew.
retorted.
No, listen. For the fact that somebody will resent me for the first day, doesn't mean I should judge you based on that. No. You might not be in a bad mood. And listen, you might not be, no.
One person that always wanted to be cool with Evangeline.
And I want to be
Even
cool
when
with
y'all have
everybody.
problems, you always talk to her like,
Exactly.
like nothing is happening.
Exactly. So there was no reason for me to even say, oh, I will keep something in my heart for her because she has never done
Not that you
anything to
kept
me.
it, but for that particular
But
day,
the thing is, so you all have something in mind already. Like,
so
So
I must say I built defense.
fine, you already saw her. Okay, she has issues with me. Though issues is not known, but I already know that she has issues with me.
No.
So,
but honestly, I didn't consider that as an issue.
Second level of defense was already been built from the end.
If I would have,
that's why I said, you know, they both they already have something.
If I would have wanted to
trust me, right?
Defensive,
the way we invented it, I would have been able to
watch every habit because I knew that from the fact that the first that I got here, there was a lot of resentment from people. But if I would have come and just roll my suitcase in or wash my bed, then I sleep, I would have gotten that from everybody here. Despite me knowing you guys. You get what I'm saying? But I had to find a way to say, okay, you know what? Honestly, I need to make these people to realize that what they have in their mind about me is not who I am. I'm not the person that they think I am because everybody here had been together before I got here. So there was already me being an outsider. So when I got up from the car, immediately what I did, I started greeting everybody. People I didn't even ask, hugging you, what's up. And amongst everybody, she was the only, even from the door, River, he threw shade at me. I didn't even say anything. I just kept quiet. Why didn't I say I have something against him? I didn't say anything to him. When I went to embrace her, she was the only person that shunned me. And how I took it that day, honestly, before going to bed, I was like, oh, okay, maybe she's having a bad day. Because I didn't know who she was close to or who she's friends with. I didn't know anything. Why would I create a perception? I just felt like, maybe, oh, she's having a bad day. And I was good with everything. Even that day during the introduction, she was the one who asked me personal questions, the most. And I openly answered her because I thought that, okay, maybe now she's in a better place to have a conversation. You understand? But to just see somebody and say, oh, that one instant that time, like she did something, I'm coming to hold it against her to say, oh, she hate me, so I'll also build a defense. No, it doesn't work like that.
You're right. Like you did mention first thing, right? Number one, she was the only one that showed you. Probably you might have to take it seriously, but you have track of it, right? Yeah. And again, you mentioned that she was close with Rivan.
I got to know from in the house.
Yeah, but
everything.
The conviction having.
But the thing is, I didn't even know there was an animosity from Rivan towards me.
I'm getting to a point.
I didn't even know.
I'm getting to a point. When you enter, when Jaws on the quality camp, Rivan send you talk, you in know it.
I just want to send small details. Before you go, you just have to quite. I show. You've been reading in the chat room there probably, like in the WhatsApp chat.
No, honestly, I wasn't.
Let us not go there, right? You right? Let us not go there, but like things connect for someone to get to a point, right? When according to what he said now, because for me, I don't know what the talk about. He said when enter like you ran through a talk, he didn't know it, right? But is already in his register, right? Then Evangeline was the only one you know that pull an attitude. He told the letter to God. He also registered. Introduction. She was the only one that asked personal questions, right?
Register.
Another thing, register, right? Now coming in the house here, right? In the house here, like, you saw a lot of friendship between them. Like so, probably he said to it like that, right? But it doesn't erase the fact that there's personal issues that have been registered in your mind. So the moment that situation came up, so everything that connected. Trust me, right?
Even if it was unconsciously,
if it was different person,
do you know when I connected the dots? I connected the dots after the incident. Honestly, after the incident was when I put the pieces together in my head and that was what made me. I sat in this chair. I was like, so this would have been the reason for X, Y, and Z. Because in that moment, that very night, when I got to quarantine, Abby, and God bless her for what she did. She told me, no, it was sorry, not Abby at the time. It was I think Fiki. Fiki said something to me that Rivan said somebody told him that I said something about him to them that he's not a biological family member of mine. And I was like, but this is news to me because this is a 19-year-old boy. I saw you when you were I know you in my head for 3 months. So we don't have the same circle of friends. I don't like we never lived in the same space. I don't know you like that. So why would I even discuss you to somebody else? And even going back, in the chat there was a day you both had issues, you and Rivan had issues. I actually wanted to come at you. But I said no. The first thing is Chris is a friend of mine. Rivan is my relative. I can't just come at Chris for saying whatever to Rivan. No, that wouldn't be the right thing. So let me see how their conversation goes. If I can talk to Chris to let it go, I'll talk to him and I'll talk to Rivan alone. But I left it. I never even went through with it. That evening, when Abi explained to me, it offended me because I was like, before I got here to Liberia, my mom was like, oh, because my mom and Rivan's father grew up together. She really used to like Rivan's father. And she was like, I want you to, she didn't even know it was him. She didn't even know. I had to tell her. She didn't even know. She was like, oh, I saw one little boy there. I really like him. He's cute. And also she said, I said, but that's Eddie. And she was like, really? And we started laughing about it. She said, he really grew. And she's like, oh, but then you watch it. Even his father's sister and myself had a conversation. She was like, oh, when you get into the house, I beg you, if anybody bothers him, please. But she knew she was the youngest. She said, oh, please, just watch over him. I said, okay, cool, that's fine. So when Abi came to me and said, oh, this is the reason.
Just be the way God will give me my just fat.
They've been found out a lot of you. I was really found him.
I was the open.
If you ever make my fish, you tell me.
There's now fat. I see the day around go fat on his street. Now we know responsible video. No metro video. And they don't get fat with sand. Small one fat.
Fat. Tell you fat that last minute.
Where?
You know I've been fat. They'll say they all have it.
Yeah.
What? You are saying?
No, sorry. I just left.
Now we are go. I call me to get up in our body of bread. That's more fat. Fat your bathroom. You're the bathroom. Fat room. You don't get a fat bread.
Yeah. So, I say, and I'm fat. My city there, and they go closer to it. I get money. He get on sunset. He don't have chaos beat. He don't have chaos beat. But I get me again, they get found some when I'm fat, bro. Yeah, it's like I'm must I just this time I just cheese, man. Is it who?
First we enter here, all of you in the room,
bro. To be honest, you know, it almost like you just got all together now, so you gotta adjust to it. But anyway, enough friend. When all in gallery, and the moment you just still find everybody look at you. Enough friend, is that? Enough friend. Oh, so that everybody look at you and say no. Or give me acting like you know we do.
Abi the kitchen staff.
No, Abi calling. No, Abi not bringing her. Abi calling. Abi is calling.
You DSOS or you DDSOS?
I'm in the executive.
No, you guess this.
Go wear your clothes.
Ma, anything to do? Let's pack our things so. Let's pack our things so. Don't want to do that in Delhi. Let's pack our things, man. You gotta come bring my room too. But now, I don't want people. You're ready, people. You're ready, people. Because I used to it already. I guess what I'm on that day. I know, so get them say I'll be out in a moment. But all means, yeah, we didn't.
So you come out of separate thing,
I need a fat.
Up, down, up, down. Yeah, boy. Real, yeah, boy.
Why you move the discussion? You hold it. Because I see something that was meant to be given short answer Yeah. So, oh, for example, right? You take a man from Relay. You carry that 500 coming from Tropicana. You take a man from Relay and you bring it together. Okay, let's just say, you get it on. Let's just say, you take care from Brabee. You know, let's just say from Brabee. Then everybody come together. Or you say, for example, let's just say, or just say for instance. Oh, I also like this one. So the way you do, you feel it. But they discussion.
Give actual analysis, like.
You answer they can confuse me.
The question and just give him an answer and you solve this step by step.
Talk it can confuse me. You know I can forget. I can forget the question. You say I can be asking.
You can get lost.
Several times I can be asking and say, bro. And you just say to ask this and I can be asking and say, what the question? Can come as
the question get high.
Get out of that.
That was the reason why, even though what the instance Marcus gave, it wasn't really like straight to the question where matter of fact, even Ginger Fasha gave it, she myself always arguing. She's always, it's everybody have their Busa and their Basa. For sure. Your Basa, this is your Basa, this is your Basa, this is your Basa. Even though this is your Busa, you don't do that. Yes, this is the Busa, but this is the Basa. When she myself went, I love her again, after that presentation, everybody commended each other. Oh, your group did well, your group did well, your group did well.
She was the first.
She's your power, they're there. And you will not do nothing. You will not do nothing. Justice was speaking, the other pitching. And the other person was doing, the only thing I find is that I got Tamma song. Now you the judge. Now you the Brabee. Now you the Brabee. Eh? The rape, sexual assault, domestic violence. Yes. That's what they do.
No, you know what I want to say, Marcus? The day you cool with him, the day you sit down with him, just drill the conversation and ask him what's the real issue. He will never tell you, because you know what? There is nothing. Even what I thought it was, as in family history, that he wasn't even born, and probably I was a baby and blah 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 blah. He has no idea about those things. He has no idea about it. But you know what happened? It's insecurity. It's inferiority complex. It's because the fact that, okay, I know I can't contest Chris. I can't contest Chris. So I will do everything because you're my friend, you're my friend. So I will do everything, you know what I'm saying, to use everybody, my influence with everybody to hate Chris. That's what he's doing. We can't compete on anything. Nothing. It's obvious. Last thing I look at, for example, how childish and thirsty he is, right? The song that I sang, that song is a song that I would sing even in my sleep. And since we came here, everybody lost their voice. I'm even proud of him and Rika for maintaining their voice in What's a New Diamond. Because me, from the day we got into the house, I've been struggling with my voice. This is not how I normally sound. You understand? And he had to sing the song and make remarks afterwards. You can sing. The tone you sing in a different tone. I sing in a different tone. What I do with my voice, the pages I can go, you can't go there. In as much as you can sing, yeah, alright, I appreciate you, but I'm not taking singing on as my career. Even if I decide to take singing in my career, you won't reach to my notes. So at the end of the day, it's not a competition, because he's not my competition even in this house. And even outside of that, how can a 19-year-old person be my competition? You have so much more to achieve, so much more to learn. You can't be my competition. You're not. And I know in my heart that even our families who are outside, they're just wondering like, but what's wrong with this boy? They're just wondering in their head. I'm sure of that. Because it's so stupid. Do you think if somebody and him have issues in their house, do you think I will even intervene? Honestly speaking, do you think if he and somebody have an issue, do you think I'll intervene? I won't intervene because why? What am I going to intervene for?
Pray that you don't have to, but if you're happy.
No, I'm just saying that obviously, I mean, there are situations that will escalate to a certain level that I might have to. But what I'm saying is just on the regular. if you and somebody having issues, I won't just jump in and say, okay, you know what, let's forget it. Or like the way I came to remove Cashley from Brabee today. All the thing I was just trying to separate them so that they don't touch each other. You get what I'm saying? That okay, because there was a lot of noise, too much, honestly speaking. But if we were trying to make it, I wouldn't intervene to say, forget this, and okay, you move from there, come this way, don't go there. Or just, like how I do the recap, for example, like why I do the recap. I got to know that my sister is Rika's brother sister. My foster sister is Rika's brother sister. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know Rika like that. Rika stood in my ex-girlfriend's wedding. I didn't even know. And she calls her Playma or whatever. I didn't even know. She had to explain all of that to me. And for that reason, the way Rika connect with me, I just like her. So whenever she's into a situation, I always like, Rika, come here. Because I'm trying to help her because I know obviously she always says she wants to learn and she wants to get help and stuff like that. So I don't want to see her walking out of these doors because, you know, of maybe some kind of behavioral attitude or whatever, or conduct or whatever. So I always say her come back. But I won't do it to him. You get my point.
Okay.
So there is no need for me to come and say, oh, I'm competing with him or creating a situation. No, I won't do that. And nobody here in this house, I will even sit and say, oh, Marcus, or even discuss, oh, hey, Marcus, you know what Chris said about you? Hey, blah, blah. I don't do those things. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. Freaking old. I'm grown. I have my whole life ahead of me. I have my career. Why would I be indulging in something stupid like that? The insecurity and inferiority is really a sickness, honestly.
If you can have any family issues, I guess you're set.
But he doesn't have a family issue.
Yeah,
But he doesn't have a family issue because he doesn't have a family issue. Like I said the other day,
for me,
he is more family connected.
Is beyond me.
Exactly.
That's it was very good. For like doing something about you gonna like, you gonna love me or something. You gonna something
Yeah,
like.
and you put it on me like,
Yeah,
and honestly speaking. You know, I try to exercise a lot of tolerance in this house. A lot of tolerance in this house. But on a regular day, I will have something to say to one or two people. But at the end of the day, it's not. And again, it's not because I'm on television or something like that. But I evaluate situation before I respond. Because when I respond to somebody, I want everybody in the room to have to say yes. Devin was really pushed to say what he said. That's the kind of person I am. Because I don't want it to be like, oh, Devin is too edgy or he's too touchy. The minute somebody says something to him, then you get under his skin. That's not me. The least thing you expect to get to me, the least thing is what will trigger me. I can take that, take no more. And with Evangeline, that was the same situation. All the things she said that day, I was like, what is this girl saying to me? Like, I don't even know you from it. Why do you think you have so much to say to me? You don't even know me. And you think you have so much to say to me. Who has given you all my rewritten biography? So in all of these things in this house, it's not drama. That's not drama. There's no game plan here. Me, I sit and I'm like, I sat and I'm looking like, I'm just observing. I'm like, okay, what's the game plan here? Who's playing the game? Nobody has a game plan. Except you say your game plan is to make fuss, and that's not what it's about. Because you become annoying. Why do you think at the point that everybody was on Evangelist's case? Because she did it too much that it became annoying. Am I wrong or right? Everybody was like, but this girl is too annoying.
For me, like when it comes to this house and game plan, like, I believe that nobody knows who's playing a game or not.
Exactly.
The way we see each other in here is different from the way the world see.
True.
The way the world sees us.
Exactly.
So for me, like I cannot see the way someone can carry yourself in here and say, this is not a game plan or this is a game plan, because like I have no knowledge of what happening outside.
Exactly.
So probably somebody like the father. My father will sit down here the entire day and not say a word, or the female of my family annoying, or maybe somebody my let the father, Chris will see the truth of the other face, or like so like I actually don't know, like I don't know what people other want. Yeah, I just know that I'm here to live my reality, to live my truth. Like I don't know if somebody is saying, you know, I don't know how they are seeing it out there. Because man, you, everyone in here could see about another person as bad as this and that, but those that are looking out there could see the other person as a hero. Yeah. It's so like, I don't know. Yeah, and that's the game. That's the game. That's the game plan. You get what I'm saying? That's the game plan. But at the end of the day, is, you know, it becomes so irritating for you to just be in a house every day, and every day is an issue. Nothing constructive. Every day is one. Like it's annoying. It is very annoying and childish. It is very childish. Do you think a brand will want to see somebody who is a childish person say, hey, come and work for me? No. Nobody cares about that, about you. Yes, you might be popular, but you might be popular for the wrong reason. Right? I mean, just think about it. Think. Open your ears and your mental ability and think. How do I want to be perceived by the world? How do I want to portray my brand? And what do I want the world to see about me? You have a great career. You have a great musical career. Why don't you utilize it? But every day you hear from that person to this person to this person to this person. For what reason? What's your game? Me, I'm too old. I'm too old for all these.
The way you handle things with him, I think the other thing. The last time I saw you,
yeah, I was really upset that day. I was really upset, and I mean, I'm very honest about it. I'll be honest with you. There are days that I don't know what might happen in the next few days, but I know that obviously my intention is to just let it slide. You know, but yeah, that's my intention, to let it slide. But I mean, at the end of the day, is I'm not going to give credence to some 19-year-old child. I'm not. In as much as I might look young, I'm not in my 20s. I'm not 20s. I'm not 19. I'm not in my teens. I'm not in my 20s. No, I'm old. The thing, my responsibilities alone, if I think about them on a daily basis, on my job, or my career, they will even divert my attention from even thinking about that petty thing you're talking about, or whoever is saying, because I got more focused play. I have more goals to achieve ahead of me. You know, I'm not here to come and belittle myself. Like I said in my interview, I'm seeing this as a vacation. I'm coming also here to know people, to learn people, to meet new people, basically. You understand? So it's more of a vacation and a time for me to learn from.
It's a beautiful day.
Not for me to come here
a normal day. A very, very busy day. But we always gather for a reason. To share the fun, the excitement, the greatness, the taste. Pure gold, rich with flavor and refreshingly good. Club beer is simply the best, made just for you. Great for realization in every celebration. Club beer, simply the best, made just for you. The best since 1961, bred and bottled in Liberia. Club beer. Share the excitement. For 18 years and above, drink responsibly.
Cause me do me work. Clean up all the dirt. I no chicken, I no jerk. Just to do me work.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Tell her your Brabee to Mala. I know you a pizza, never chip each other pepper color. So if I play Falama to my him a quarter, let it juba. But our Brabee won't give me fever, eh? The love is real, so no one is if it's stopping me. Tell her your Brabee to stop from being an idiot, yummy.
Hello, my name is Paul Colley. I'm CEO for West Coast Energy, located at the Best Green Academy intersection in the Tinkers Village community. I know you have energy problems in your homes, which is a big challenge for Liberia. I'm here to introduce to you the ProPole Solar Solution. This ProPole Solar Solution has in a package a television, 3 solar panels, 1 fan, and 8 light bulbs. We are going to increase these light bulbs to 8 for your home. We have a battery in there. It's custom made, designed by West Coast Energy to supply you for the next 20 years of electricity. Basically, the battery will be changed in 7 years. Technically, the installation will last for at least 25 years. The bigger system has more batteries. We have to increase a lot of batteries. And then we have more solar panels on the roof. The bigger system is running air conditions, running all of our appliances, our loads, freezers, which you can also use in your home. So depending on your load, we have to size the system according to your load to know how many panels and how many batteries we can use. We got solution for everything for your energy. So visit us at West Coast Energy. Our location is around the Brabee Highway, right in the Tinkers Village community, at the Best Brain Interim Academy School intersection. You find us there. Please find us so we can help you design a system custom made for your own use. The number is 0777 55 3263.
Big Smoke up.
It's a beautiful day. A normal day. A very, very busy day. But we always gather for a reason. To share the fun, the excitement, the greatness, the taste, pure gold, rich with flavor and refreshingly good. Club beer is simply the best, made just for you. Great for realization in every celebration. Club beer, simply the best, made just for you. The best since 1961, bred and bottled in Liberia. Club beer. Share the excitement. For 18 years and above, drink responsibly.
Small talking to.
sure that you put on my pill.
And again, my one, I bring out the best in me.
Marcus Word, the tropic game. It might be gone.
Ah, the two never
Who the two now?
Like easy before in the bathroom. Then it's not by me easy being there.
Is it taking back? Don't go stop. Move on there. Move on there. You know I want to see the food again.
I ain't too boy.
Who's that again? Who love you at the door? Okay.
You want to tune native?
The casual I want to tune.
I want to tell you how pull out. We got arms, we got guns. Coming to you now.
Not fine.
Oh, shit, not about the horse, man.
Come say that's the room to room, door to door, window to window. Yeah, you are the one for me. You bring out the best in me.
Me too. Me too. She's not happy about it. Yeah. But the thing is, she I'm not doing it to her because in honestly speaking, that's how I am. Like I'm the person who, if I like the person and you try to act a certain way, the minute I move past you, I don't turn around again. That's why when I'm with a person, I try to do everything I can to be cool with you, to make it work. Because I know myself, the minute I close that door, I can't look away anymore. I won't have issues with it, I won't fight, but to just get close to you, it's never going to work. And right now, I know for a fact that she's bought it. Because every time Fiki is telling me like, oh, should you, even last night we're lying and she was like, oh, why will you ignore Tribute? I'm like, did you talk to Tribute? You should have gone to her to at least make sure you're talk again. I'm like, for what reason? I don't need to do that. I sat here, I apologized, and she said no. She held on to it. She went to bed. The next day she woke up, she didn't talk to me. I didn't bother her. She came to eat. She didn't say let's eat. Exactly. Exactly. And the thing is, it's obvious that she has feelings for me. Very obvious. But one, she doesn't, yes, she's afraid. She doesn't want to be judged by her fellow housemates, and she doesn't want to be judged by what people outside will say. Me, I don't care about what people say. My only thing was, even if you have a relationship out of this house, my personal affairs with you, it has nothing to do with anybody. I don't have money, I'm that power, I'm that girl, I'm that shit. I'm not answerable to anybody here besides Brabee. So no housemate should be privy to get into my business to judge me or to say, oh, or you think you need to explain to them. No, you don't need to explain to nobody. But the thing is, the minute somebody say, quick, she starts explaining. And I'm like, I don't do that. I don't do, and that's the reason why when that remark was passed, I went to her because I know that she's always ready to explain stuff. That's why I went to her. And when she said it wasn't her, I thought about it, okay, maybe, let's assume maybe I said it. No problem, I take the blame, it's my fault, but I'm sorry. I sat here and I apologized to her. But the thing with Chibi is, she feels like there's this perception she has where I'm too much in love with her.
Sure, watch the one of the you got pee there, you ought to do the shower flow, got pee there. How's it? Pika! Oh, you're coming out.